Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report. Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report for Friday and Saturday, July 16th and 17th, 2021. That's right, 2 days. It was a special two-day show with the Delta Dwarf cars. They had their first annual Delta Dwarf Car Association national event, and they did a great job putting it on, and some great racing took place as well. We'll talk about that, and I'll actually show you a little bit coming up here in just a little bit. But this weekend coming up, July 24th, 2021, I want to let you know the wingless sprint cars are back in the house, along with Jay's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks will be there. The Delta Dwarf cars will return, and the mini stocks are all in action. That's this Saturday, July 24th, 2021. You don't want to miss it. If you can be there, why not? It's going to be a great time. Otherwise, you can watch it on Antioch Speedway TV, which is a great place to be for all the flag-to-flag coverage live and direct from Antioch Speedway. Also coming up this weekend, family passes are making their return. It's been asked about for a long time now, and they are making their return. They are $60 a piece. That includes 2 adults and 2 kids. If you were to buy those 4 tickets individually, it's going to cost you $70, so it's saving you $10 for a family of 4 coming in. Better yet, you might be able to win one. That's right, we're giving away 2 of them on July 22nd. That is Thursday, and you can win by going over to Antioch Speedway Buy Promotions Facebook page, follow the Facebook page, share the post, and then comment in the bottom, shared. You'll get a number. And then on Thursday, live on the air, a random number generator is going to be used to pick out 2 numbers of all the entries, and those 2 folks will win those family passes. Disclaimer time. The family passes must be used this Saturday only and cannot be redeemed for cash. Okay, disclaimer is over. Now back to this past weekend's events, the Delta Dwarf Car National Event, first annual at Antioch Speedway. If you didn't get one, we got these great t-shirts that came with it. You can get one. Head on over to Delta Dwarf Car Association Facebook page, hit them up on there, and they will hook you up. They're $20 a piece, and cool shirts. They also have the Delta Dwarf Car Association Club t-shirts you can get over there. Again, $20 for those. So we had a very successful first annual Delta Dwarf Car Nationals out at Antioch Speedway this past weekend, and all the activities kicked off on Thursday with practice, a picnic, and a cornhole tournament. Marcus and John took home the top prize. Congratulations to them. Sorry I didn't get their last names, but Marcus and John, great job. My partner Amy and I got into the second round where we lost to Marcus and John, at which point we found out that Marcus is a professional cornholer. Yeah, he's good. Him and John took home the win. It was a great time by all. We had fun, and that was the most important thing, but good job, Amy. Thanks for partnering with me on Thursday night. So Friday night, the racing action got started with the sportsman class. Now let me explain something real quick about national events. They are broken up into 3 classes. You have the sportsman class. That's for the newer drivers, least experienced drivers. Then you have the veteran class. That's for drivers 45 and older. And then the class for pro is for everyone else. You know, the really, really fast guys. In the sportsman class, Will Dykeman, driving the 12D from El Centro, California, took home the main event win. He was followed by Scott Priest in the 91E. Jamison Soul from Antelope, California, driving a number 36N, finished 3rd. 4th was Roseville's Jace Bedecker and his number 7N, and finishing in the 5th spot was Isaac Giel in the number 42N out of Auburn. He rounded out the top 5. The rest of the top 10 were Wesley Dykeman, John Tardiff, Kelly Woods, Dewey Myers, and Tyler Applebaum. The top 9 in this case all transferred directly to Saturday night's main. Well, congratulations, taking home the main event win here tonight. Makes it easy for you tomorrow night.
I hope so. Scotty Priest, I could hear him. He was right there. So tomorrow's going to be a different show, different track. Hopefully, might hook up a little bit better.
He was getting off turn number 2 like nobody's business, and that's where he was making up a lot of ground on you and a lot of others. Is that where you heard him a lot, was off turn 2?
Yeah, I heard him coming off at 2 and then down the back straightaway, and then going, into 3 and 4. I seen him, so I tucked down low, he went up high. But no, Scotty's a great driver, man. So tomorrow's gonna be a good show.
So when you have someone like that, you know he's there. Does that change how you drive, or you just got to keep focused on what you're doing to get to stay up front?
Just stay focused a little bit more.
All right, congratulations. Who do you want to say thanks for helping you get out here today?
My dad, Izzy's, Maxed Out, McIlvaney, Instant Images TV, Ametsa, Mama Susie, Pig's Feed, and I think that's it.
All right, Will Dykeman, where are you from?
El Centro, California.
El Centro, California. Congratulations and good luck tomorrow night.
All right, thank you, appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, going up for our winner, Will Dykeman for the Sportsman Division here tonight. In the veteran class, Pleasanton, California's Kevin Moralio driving the 40 Double D took home the main event win. You know, Kevin is the reigning 2020 national champion for the veteran class, and now he's the reigning 2021 national champion for the veteran class. Congratulations. 2 championships in a row for Kevin and a win on Friday night. Great job, Kevin Moralio. Second was the 16N of Brian Quilty out of Orangevale, California. Third was Tony Margot out of the Simi Valley, California, driving the 2E. Fourth was Logandale, Nevada's number 64X of Stacy Woods. And fifth was Eric Wessler in the 64B from Campbell, California. He finished fifth. The rest of the top 10 transferring directly into Saturday's main were Tommy Velasquez, Jack Haverty, Stacy Capon, Mario Marquez, and Tom Van Tile.
Kevin, you had to work for that one. You led most of the race, but you really had to work for that one. They were dropping bombs on you and all the restarts, and you were able to fend it off and bring home the win here in the veteran class.
And my car was perfect for the first half of the race. The track, that's what my car was set up for. It's kind of sticky. And then it started to dry out, and I was having a rough time.
Yeah, we seen on the restarts, you started to get a lot of wheel spin as you were coming off before. We figured, we know you were trying to dime in the corner and get some momentum into turn one, which you were able to do and fend off the challenges.
I don't know. I just, I've been racing. This is where I started racing my Dwarf car career, and so I probably got more laps around this track than anywhere else. And last year, because of the pandemic, they didn't race much out here. They had a couple of races, but most of the races I did were Arizona, Wyoming. It was on dry slick, so I used to suck on dry slick, and now I'm pretty good on dry slick, and I gotta get used to this dirt again.
Yeah, you had a fantastic run. Also, we talked about you are the points leader for the National Veterans for the Western Delta Dwarf Car Association, and now you pick up a win, and possibly you're kind of the favorite going into tomorrow now.
That's good.
Give a shout out to your sponsors and who helps you get up and down the road.
I want to give a big thanks to Wagner Racing. He does a lot of the work on our car. King's Roofing, and if anyone ever wants any murals painted in their house, my aunt is an outstanding artist. She paints all kinds of stuff, kids' rooms, vineyards up on her wall, all kinds of stuff like that. It's murals by Victoria Morale. Thank you.
In the pro class, we had one of the best finishes I have ever had the pleasure of calling or even seeing. Take a look at the final 3 laps of this race.
All right, well, with 3 laps to go, can Darren Brown hold on? Green flag is back out in the air. Oh, and Adam Teeves, he has a good run as well. Here comes Tommy Velasquez. Oh, Teeves is right on the back bumper of Brown.
Adam Tevez is all of a sudden giving Brown everything he can handle as they go into turn number 3, passes him. Brown crosses back over, crosses the line. Darren Brown still the leader. Adam Tevez, though, he's right there. Here comes Captain Chaos, Danny Wagner. He passes them both into turn number 1. Tevez now passes them back. Here comes Darren Brown. 3 passes in 2 corners for the lead. 4 passes in 3 corners.
It's the white flag now. Can the 10 car hold on? Brown and Wagner doing battle. He almost gets into the back of the 10. Here comes Brown down the back straightaway. Tevez, can he hold on for one more corner? Brown's going to throw a slider. Oh my, he's going to cross him over. Give the win to Adam Tevez. Oh my cow. What a race. Can you believe it?
Adam Tevez using a motor that they put in just before they came, didn't even know if it was going to last. Takes home the win.
Adam Tevez came from the 22nd starting position, and he is your winner here in the Pro Division for the Dwarf Cars. Oh my!
As you just saw, Adam Tevez, hometown, Concord, California, who currently lives in Arizona, took home the win after starting 22nd in the main event. Didn't make any laps in his heat race. There was no B main. Went out there, didn't know what was going to happen. Unsure of the motor, took home the win. Great job, Adam Teves. Darren Brown out of El Cajon, California in the 11 car took home second, with Captain Chaos Danny Wagner out of Bay Point, California in the 11 Double D took home third. Fourth was Tommy Velasquez the third, T3 out of Camarillo, California in the 14E, and then Dylan Schrum out of Lincoln, California in the 31N took home the fifth place. The rest of the top 10 to transfer directly to Saturday night's main event included Dangerous Dennis Gilcrease out of Pittsburgh, California, Spanky, Michael Grennert out of Fairfield, California, Chad Mathias out of Petaluma, California, Vuki Wilson Jr. out of Dayton, Nevada, and Jimmy Dameron out of Gustine, California.
20 seconds!
Started 22nd, taking home the win. Not only, let him get his helmet off as Danny Wagner's getting ready to come on. Got our top three here. Adam Teves from nearby Concord, California, lives down in Arizona. Came out of nowhere. Adam, come on over here. Stand right here so they can see you. You're not supposed to win from 22nd, man.
Says who?
I don't know, but you sure showed them, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I just got some t-shirts printed, so I was trying to sell them, and I think I did a pretty good job. 22nd to first. Holy shit.
You just went from the back to the front, and then you had to battle two of the fastest guys on the racetrack, and you guys had I think 5 lead passes in the last lap and a half.
Oh my God. I mean, Darren Brown, an animal. Sorry, but I mean, Danny Wagner, one of the best around here ever. So I can't even believe it.
I mean, at one point, you're battling for first. Danny Wagner passes both you and Darren Thomas. And then Darren passes back, and then you pass back, and it's like you were playing that hopscotch game or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wanted to show. I saw them double slide me. I'm like, all right, let's get racy.
Now, I talked to you earlier. You just did this with a motor you didn't even know if it was going to run earlier.
Yeah, it wasn't running any heat race. I mean, we pulled off, found something in the harness wasn't letting the car charge. It charged. I was playing with the power steering, fan, making sure it would run. Luckily, Darren was bringing us fast enough around. I just kept him in first, about $7 grand, and charged nice.
All right. Adam Teves, who do you want to thank for getting you out here?
I mean, I definitely got to thank my dad, my grandparents, my uncle, my girlfriend, Bailey. I mean, we threw a setup on this thing. Let's see if it works, and I guess it works.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Adam Teves, winner of tonight's Pro Division for the Delta Dwarf car national event. All right, Darren Thomas, come on out front here. Joe, get him over here if you would.
Darren Brown, last 3 laps, man, was scary good. I would have to say here, I know it's early in the season, but that literally had to be race of the year for sure.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you're on the winning side of that, and you're on the losing side of it. I'm on the losing side this time. So hats off to Adam. He ran an awesome race. Same thing with Danny. It was pretty wild. I was hating the restarts. I felt like I couldn't really get a good run, and then my line in 1 and 2, I really needed to kind of single out there for a little bit. So you know, they did what they had to, and it was a pretty fun run. I wish I would have came on the winning end, but you know, there's always tomorrow. So looking forward to that.
So going into the race this weekend, you were obviously the top of one of the guys who was really a favorite to dominate and win big both nights. What do you think about the track? I know this is your first time being here, and obviously with that show that you guys put on, I mean, that was a hell of a race, man.
Yeah, no, the track was awesome. It was a good slider track, made for good racing and everything. So, you know, hats off to everybody that worked on the track. I know they put some new clay in and everything, and it really, you know, made for really good racing there in the pro class.
All right, with you now being locked in, obviously you do not have to run the B main. You're going to be running the fast dash. What do you look for? What changes do you think that you're going to be provided for tomorrow night?
Yeah, you know, that's really the biggest thing, is really to get in the top 10 tonight. Obviously you want to win, but if you get in the top 10, that's like a win on Friday nights, these things. So, you know, fast dash tomorrow, hopefully we get a good starting spot. That really helped me today, being able to start in the pole in the heat race. So if we can get something good like that, and if not, just try to get as many people as you can in fast dash to get you a good starting spot for tomorrow night.
Give a quick shout out to your fans and the people who helped you get all the way up here.
Yeah, first of all, my parents, I couldn't do this without them. B&B Chassis, SCI Staffing, GV Industries, Maximal Oil, FI Race Products, and then just everybody that came out and supported this event, and the Delta Dwarf Car Club for putting it on. It's really awesome.
Alrighty, fans, once again, give it up for the driver out of El Cajon, California, Darren Brown.
All right, let's bring out Danny Wagner. Danny, I tell you what, that was one whale of a race, and back and forth, and third to first, second to third to first, second to first. You couldn't make up your mind there.
No, when you're at this level with these drivers, I mean, it's anybody's race at any time. I mean, look at Adam, Darren. This is the fastest dwarf cars in the United States. So just to be running up front, have this whole show going great is awesome. The track was fantastic, racy, top, bottom. We couldn't ask for anything more.
You had mentioned, I talked to you at intermission, and you talked about Darren there, and watch out for him. And for 19 and a half laps or 19 laps or so, he did exactly what you predicted.
Yeah, he is one of the fastest guys in the United States, along with the rest of them that are here. It's unfortunate that Ryan Winter had a motor problem, because that was going to get a four-way really fun. So if we could have put him in the mix, it would have been great, but there's always tomorrow night.
So now you've got one of your cars, you have to do a motor change. Did it blow the motor on Scott Dahlgren's car, do you know?
I don't know. I seen him. I was in staging, so I have no idea. I'm going to find out when I get back there, and we'll see and get it back together for tomorrow.
I know whatever it was, it did lose all the oil on the racetrack. So something to work on tonight, just because you have a lot of time with what's going on. You got nothing else to do, right?
Yeah, not at all. I'll be up early in the morning putting the motor in it.
All right, so with that, the first annual Delta Dwarf Car Association National event, first day success.
Yeah, very successful. Track was great. We don't quite have the car count I was hoping for, but you know what? We'll still put on a great show.
I think we just put that on right there. So, folks, if you want Delta Dwarf Car Association t-shirts are for sale. The national event t-shirt is also for sale.
Yep, they're down there in the shirt booth.
And with that, you can get that. And so, thanks for a great night. Who do you want to say thanks for helping you get out here?
A lot of people: A&J Hauling, Western Mobile Service, Dutra Racing Shocks, DeCarlo Motorsports, R&D Motorsports. My mom, my dad. There's all kinds of people that go into it.
Your dad's trouble, you know that, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It was a great night of racing on Friday night for night one of the Delta Dwarf Car Nationals. Don't forget, this weekend we have the wingless sprint cars. We have Jay's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks. The Delta Dwarf cars will be back, and the mini stocks all in action this Saturday, July 24th. Also, don't forget to enter for your chance to win those 2 family passes we're giving away. Slide on over to Antioch Speedway by Promotions Facebook page. Find the post. Make sure you like and follow Antioch Speedway by Promotions. Share the post, and then down in the comments, type shared. You'll get a number, and the random number generator on Thursday the 22nd will pick out 2 numbers, and those 2 lucky winners will take home those 2 free family passes. Again, disclaimer time. Family passes have to be used this Saturday night, July 24th, 2021, and they cannot be redeemed for cash. That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. I know I'm not done covering the Delta Dwarf Car Nationals. That's coming up in the next episode, coming out in the next day or two. Don't miss it for night 2 of the Delta Dwarf Car Nationals. Watch the next episode of Wylie's Race Report. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to Wylie's Race Report on Facebook and on YouTube. Until next time, I'm Wylie Wade. Goodbye, everybody. Hello, race fans. This is Wylie Wade with another episode of Wylie's Race Report. This... All right, here we go. 3. Race fans, I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report for Friday and Saturday, January, July, June, Jupiter, Jumpin' Jehoshaphat. To buy 2 adults and 2 kid tickets, which are what the all right, here we go. In 3 and 2.
You gotta say it right or you have to do it again. I said it wrong.
That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. The night to thank you.